Hi there. Today we're going to be looking at some reviews for the FBI and the Pentagon. Patrick says, I am a national threat to the country known as the United States of America. Country, okay, not sure what that was about, but more importantly, you're a national threat? Patrick, what did you do, buddy? I'm going to go on Patrick's profile and just see what's going on there. Here's a review he left for a place called Garfield Lasagnas. He wrote, like that funny fat orange cat, and give it 5 stars. Yeah, he's definitely a national threat. We need to lock this psycho up. Matt says, I like your suits. Thank you very much. But please stop watching me through my phone. I'll see what I can do, Matt. Yeah, hey, it's Agent Wolfgang. Could we stop tracing all of Matt's phone activity for a little while? He left us a nice thing saying that he likes our suits on Google. Yeah, he's the guy who reviewed the Dollar Tree and said, why would you sleep with him? We were perfect for each other, and left it 5 stars. Yeah, that, Matt. That's the one. Yeah. Michael says, help me, please. No. Armando says, I need the help. No. Oh boy. Here's a crazy person. We got one, boys. Dragon Lady says, who in there, misspelled there, and also capitalized every word in this entire paragraph, who in their right mind would say that the Pentagon's is not safe? Not me, Miss Mary Beth. Divorced. Maiden name, apartment 6. Wow. Okay. They just said their full name and then their maiden name and then their address. Okay. I'm kind of worried about this review. I feel like this is not actually this person and this is someone trying to get back at her or something. Welcome to another episode of Funniest Google Reviews. Before I get this one started though, I just want to let you know that I am doing a giveaway. So if you like, comment, and subscribe, you will be entered for a chance to win absolutely nothing. Are you out of your mind? Do you think I have the budget to be giving stuff away for free? So there are actually 30,000 reviews for Mount Rushmore on Google. And yes, I read every single one of them. It took me about a year, but I think I found the best ones. This guy says, love the land. I don't like what it represents. Faces of oppressors who stole it from the true caretakers. Give it back. Sacred land. A hoe. Now, I was on board with you there. I understood what you were saying until the very last line there. This person says, they're all white, 1 star. And she gave it 1 star. Well, I mean, they're not white. They're all like gray because they're carved into a mountain. But I mean, even if what do you want them to do? You want them to carve Obama into the side of the mountain? And if he would also be gray. Becky says, doesn't even exist. Four people agreed with Becky. You know, some people theorize that the moon doesn't exist, or that the earth is flat. I mean, I guess those are kind of harder to disprove, but the Mount Rushmore, you can literally just, drive to it. It's in the middle of South Dakota. It's not that hard to get to. You can find out for yourself. Alex is not making my job easy here. Horrid service. Terrible food. Yes, that is how he wrote it originally, too. Google tried to translate it, but it didn't help. Cecilia says, it look okay, but... This guy says, very ugly, not a lip in sight. Boring and colonized. You think it'd be better if they had big, fat, juicy lips, really? I don't think I'd like that. Alton, is that even a real name? Says, the most beautiful mountain in the US. This is a must-see. 1 star. This kid says, where is it? I need it for my class. 1 star. And then I guess his classmate underneath that wrote, where is it? Who is it? That was 5 years ago, so hopefully he passed. I mean, he passed hopefully he didn't pass. I mean, Ethan says, got lost and sucked Willy. That sounds like a pretty eventful day. I would give a better review than that. Sounds like an experience. Oh, he probably meant the rock? Like the monument sucked Willy? Or maybe not. This person says, I would give it 4.8, but since that's not possible, I'll give 5. And then she gave 1 star. Eddie says, this place is a joke. The mountain is much smaller than they lead you to believe. I bought a burger at the kitchen grill for $10 bucks, and it was pre-made, and they gave me a Ziploc bag full of lettuce and tomato to put on myself. WTF. Yeah, if they gave me a Ziploc bag full of lettuce and tomato and said, put this on yourself, I would also say WTF and leave a bad review. Yes, I understand he meant put it on the burger himself, but it's funnier this way. So the first spooky place we're looking at is the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. This place is known for being haunted. It used to have crazy people in it. Now it's just empty. Is that spooky enough for you? Nicholas says, this place is not haunted. In fact, any place that uses the word haunted should be an immediate res flag. Just like any place that charges for a paranormal experience or claims to hunt ghosts should be an immediate res flag. He said res flag twice, so I think that's what he thinks red flag is. Ghosts are real. Okay. But the truth is there is nothing macabre, sinister, or creepy about them. Anyone who uses words like haunted or ghost hunt is a fraud and a con artist. Ghosts are friendly and well-meaning, unlike most living human beings. Okay, Nicholas. Get a life. The scariest thing about this review is that this man is defending ghosts. I don't think ghosts are offended. Kim says, I didn't see anything. Imagine going to a haunted place and saying, I didn't see any ghosts, 1 star. Ben says, anyone know the price of the tours? 1 star. Dubstep Gun says, I haven't went there, 1 star. There always has to be one person saying they haven't been there and giving it 1 star. I'm telling you, it's like tradition. And this time it was left by Dubstep Gun. Dubstep Gun. What am I supposed to say? I can't get over Dubstep Gun. What does that even imply? Like a gun that shoots dubstep? Okay, spooky. Carl says, spooky. His original review said spooky. I can't even read this. If you thrill seekers didn't find that last place scary, wait till you see this one. This place is called Island of the Dead Dolls. Yeah, spooky, isn't it? This is literally an island full of dead dolls. Well, I guess they're not dead, they're dolls. Anyway, it's in Mexico City, which is probably the scariest part about it. It's known as the Island of the Dead Dolls. Why do they call it that? Okay, there's not much information here on this page because there's a lot of dead dolls on the island. It has 955 Google reviews and 4 stars, which is surprisingly high. Abir says, don't want to die, 5 stars. Good choice, Abir. Jameson says, anybody want Among Us? Among Us, if you don't know, is like a video game. I don't know why this guy's saying it on Island of the Dead Dolls. I don't know why he has 16 likes. Let's move on. Samira says, hate this creepy. I don't know why dolls are there, and Among Us 2 is coming, and more mobile Fortnite. What's happening? Why is everyone talking about Among Us? Carmelita says, I like it here. Yes. I think I'm gonna like it here. Yes. It's absolutely creepy. That is the scariest way to spell absolutely I've ever seen. Oh no. This guy says, OMG, what a place. It is really the door to hell. And then he posts a lot of photos of himself. He posts there's so many of them. He posted 17 photos of himself in different poses. Why? So we're going to be looking at the funniest Google reviews for this place called the North Pole, except it's not what you think it is. It's called North Pole, Colorado Santa's Workshop. It's an amusement park in Colorado. It's not the actual Santa's Workshop. This is a nice, sweet comment to start off with. She says, I loved this place. So cute. So colorful. Oh, sorry. No, never mind. She wrote this in all caps, so it's actually, I love this place, so cute, so colorful, and you need Santas there, and absolutely awesome. If you have not gone, you need to. This person says, the staff are all stupid. They yelled at a kid. I think they meant to say yelled. The staff are the stupid ones, though. Barbara says, this is one of those typical old people who doesn't know how to use a computer kind of thing. Barbara says, will you call Bradley when you have time? Love you. Poor Barbara. Call her Bradley, you asshole. It's Christmas. Elise leaves 1 star and says, I want Shopkins for Christmas, please, a lot of them. Well, picture on the naughty list because you gave us 1 star. Julietta says, Santa Claus is coming. Sounds like a warning. This person says, hi Santa, next year I want an iPod, iPad, iPhone, and a Skidoo. Okay, kid. How spoiled must you be? You want an iPhone, iPad, and iPad? Wait, what? You want an iPod, iPad, and iPhone? Why would you want an iPod when you have an iPhone? It's the same thing, but a phone. You're just being greedy. And a Ski-Doo? Looking at your profile picture, kid, I think you're a little young to be riding a Ski-Doo. Maryville says, want to talk to Santa. 3 stars. This is like the ultimate Karen, where she doesn't want to talk to the manager anymore. She wants to talk to Santa. Great girl. Young children. Great day. This girl says, Santa, I love you. That's just cute. I just like that one. We're gonna read one more kids' Christmas list. Glee for my sisters. She wants her sisters to be happy, or she wants them like the Glee on DVD or something. Xbox 360 with a lot of games. Xbox One for me and a lot of games. WWE toys for my dad. 5 new headset for my mom. And kill my Uncle Chris. Oh. Wasn't expecting that last one. To be honest, that's not even the most disturbing part. She wants 5 headsets for her mom. That's way too many headsets. How many heads does your mom have? WWE toys for my dad. Your dad needs to grow up. And why do you want an Xbox 360 and an Xbox One? I'm not gonna kill your Uncle Chris. He's probably a fine person. You, on the other hand. This is from an unpronounceable name, and he gives it 2 stars and says, the statue of Moai is scary. And then he posts a scary photo of Moai. Yeah, I mean, well, when you look at it from that angle, I guess it's kind of spooky. Well, then don't go to the friggin' island full of statues of people's heads, if you don't like it. Here's one from Roll. Roll says, sorry, it was accidental. Look pretty dope. I get nostalgia from looking at these masculine faces. Remind me of my father. I wonder, you know, what happens under the ground of the faces? Nobody knows, but everyone can imagine, haha. John Lennon. Did John Lennon say this, or is that what? Sorry, it was accidental. Oh, he means sorry, I gave it 1 star by accident. So he immediately clicked 1 star, and then commented the entire paragraph and didn't think that he could change that. So, okay, the 1 star was accidental. He gets nostalgia looking at the masculine faces, reminds him of his father. I guess that's cute, wholesome. I find it creepy. What happens under the ground of the faces? Well, we actually know what's under the ground. There's actually full bodies to the Moai statues, but we can all imagine, as John Lennon said. Here's what Michael says. He says, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Scared of the Easter Island statues, or is he just like scared in general? Because either way, I mean, same. This person says, I like that the pictures... 5 stars. Easter Island is not an island. Get it right. I mean, it is like a landmass in the middle of the ocean that's not connected to any other, you know, land. So I'm not sure what it is, but it's not an island according to Leaf. What does this all mean? What could it mean? What does it say? I think it's just a bunch of heads in the ground. I want to go in future. If my luck, fever. Whew. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe now. It was made by aliens. Crikey. Vicky says, I can mail myself. Good for you, Vicky. That's a unique talent. Most people can't do that. I don't know why you're telling us. This episode, we're going to be taking a look at the reviews for the Sphinx of Giza, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a big cat made out of sand, and you should have known this already. Just ignore the guy in the background. He's just my bodyguard. This guy says, there is cosmetics. It's not a word in any language. Nathaniel says, so cool, but bring water. Oh yeah? Yeah, Daniel, bring f***ing water to a desert? Thanks, I wouldn't have thought of that. Should I bring sunscreen too, Daniel? And a hat, maybe? Benjamin says, I was hoping to see the Sphinx fight Godzilla, but he just kind of sat there. Okay. Dijon, like honey Dijon, I guess. He says, incredible experience. Very close, my friend. The most famous Sphinx is the Great Sphinx of Giza. It is one of the largest and oldest statues in the world. Archaeologists believe that it was carved around 2500 BC and that the head is meant to be the likeness of Pharaoh Khafra.
Please shut up. I'm on my knees. I'm begging you. Please just shut up.
Andrew says, it's sand. 1 star. So 1 star because it's made out of sand? What did you expect them to build out of? It's a friggin' desert 4,000 years ago. Sorry they didn't build it out of friggin' something that they didn't have back then. Ray says, lovely statue of a cat. Shame about the sand. So it's a nice statue, but it's too bad that it's made of sand again, I guess. Also, he posted a really obviously photoshopped picture of him and his wife, I guess, in front of this statue. Obviously fake. But I checked his page, and this is pretty much all he does. He did it for Niagara Falls. He did it for the Great Wall of China. He did it for the Taj Mahal. I'm kind of worried. Are you okay, Ray? Is something going on? Your wife looks scared. I mean, I think she should be, to be honest.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Funniest Google Reviews, eh? We're gonna look at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We're gonna take a look at it, see what the reviews are.
I sound like I'm from New York. This doesn't work. Can someone just tilt it back to normal, please? I like how he's like personally bothered that it's not tilted correctly. He's like, can someone just fix it? It bothers me. This guy says, my plane crashed into it. That is what made it lean. I just spit everywhere. Bruno says, worst experience of my life. An insult to the Statue of Liberty. I don't know what the Statue of Liberty has to do with this. And then he posted a picture of his really ugly cat. So, thanks. Japanese men spit in my food. 1 star. To be honest, that's a risk you take no matter where you go. You know, there always might just be a Japanese guy. It doesn't have to be Japanese. I mean, it could be anybody. I'm not saying, like, it's not like Japanese people have a tendency to do that or anything. But, like, anywhere you go, somebody could spit in your food. What am I talking about? The actual name of this place is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, not the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And if you're wondering why it's leaning, the answer is because of the scientist Galileo. He went up with 2 iron balls to do some experiment about patterns of objects falling, but Galileo was too heavy for the tower, and that's the reason why it's leaning. Now, back to location from history. Quite short because this tower is only 58 meters high, blah, blah, blah. So a very informative review, but he only left 1 star. And also, this was left by Osama bin Laden. So I'm not really sure how to feel about this review. Tom says, this thing sucks. It's tilted. Why do people care so much if the tower is, like, that's the whole point. Why are you going to a place called the Leaning Tower of Pisa and then complaining that it's leaning? This guy says, nul, la tour n'est même pas droite, which means, it sucks, the tower is not even straight. Again, why? Why do you care if it's straight? People just wake up in the morning and they're like, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is not angled correctly.
It was wet and cold. I could barely move my fingers. I went to go get some warm pizza, but it was freaking horrible. And cold. I recommend never going to Italy on a rainy or cold day. The town of Pisa is also trashy and vandalism everywhere. People were coming up to me and shoving little keychains in the tower in my face, and coming up to me with cheap plastic selfie sticks that cost 3 times more than they were worth. That accent went through like 14 different countries by the time I got to the end. Tia says, not much there apart from the tower. Great to look at, but no need to spend much time there. 1 star. Not much to look at, except for the tower that I went to see. 1 star. Would not recommended. Sub to Icky Jader on YouTube. Okay, well, Minecraft videos. Awesome. He has 17 subscribers. I'll just... Oh, well, I'm already subscribed. Why don't they fix it? It looks so stupid. It literally ruins the grounds. Everything is all perfect and landscaped. Then you've got that idiot thing falling over in the middle of it all. He's, again, another person who's really angry that the building is not totally straight. Like that isn't the whole freaking point of the building. I like how he also called the building an idiot. You got everything's all nice around the area. Then you have that one idiot in the corner who can't stand straight. Dan says, I visited the Tower of Pisa and I was immediately not impressed. The structure itself is crooked. Okay? And no one seems to care. That's the point. Our guide, Prosciutto, said... Your guide's name was Prosciutto? Today we're going to be looking at the reviews for Mall of America. It's supposed to be the biggest mall in North America. I think it even has roller coasters or something. I don't really know. First review. Awesome. 1 star. Begrudgingly, I must rate this 2 stars. If you have been to any mall and amusement park, then you have experienced the supposed Mall of America. This establishment does not pay its employees a living wage. Great American cookies on food court. Level advertised as fresh. Brownies very stale. Chocolate frosting good. I love the Mall of America because it's a family and friends place. 1 star. Take care of your child. That's just good advice. Thanks, Ricky.
David says, really good, we both come back again. 1 star. Microsoft store closed. This guy says, I lost my mom 8 times in 1 hour. If that's if that's the frequency at which your mom is, like, yeah, I think your mom is trying to, Mary says, will speak to manager. 1 star. Okay, Karen. Rad. Oh yeah. This guy says, I am socking place of very beautiful. I don't know what he meant by socking. Did he mean he's soaking? Ew. SpongeBob. 1 star. This person says, stall of who care, okay. I think this was supposed to be a play on Mall of America, so they wrote stall of Hukerica, which is like the worst joke in human history. Jared says, don't water your time. Don't water your time. You cannot find the most basic things that all other malls have. I like to think that he actually thinks the expression is don't water your time. So last year around Christmas time I did a video on the North Pole. This time I'm going to be looking at the reviews for Santa's Village. First one, great place for the kids. 1 star. Awesome time, my grandkids really enjoyed themselves. I bring them every year. The park looks great. We loved everything the kids enjoyed. Water park. Hannah says, a peak of consume. Employees really like children. 1 star. Uh-oh. Next review. Hugh says, raining all day. 1 star. Yeah, that definitely warrants giving them a 1 star because it rained. That's their fault. Diane says, I think it rained. 2 stars. Okay, again, yeah, really, I think it rained. It might not have rained. This person says, ridiculous pricing just to get in. The owner responded, not ridiculous if you knew how magical it is inside. What a dumb answer. Edwin says, don't go, no real Santas, go to Stamp Museum instead. Yeah, I'm sure the Stamp Museum is what all kids would love to go to instead of visiting Santa's Village. This guy says, my 6-year-old left with tears in his eyes because Santa was so rude, I will never go back. How did that interaction go? What do you want for Christmas, son?
I want a Lego set.
Hey, fuck you, kid. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. You get 1 star. Fuck you. This kid says, Santa Claus, this is good. Come to Kenya. Sorry, kid, I don't think Santa Claus visits, that part of the world. I want a phone, laptop, and America doll. Now I will kidnap Santa and make him give me presents. Yeah, don't advertise that on the internet, kid. This person says, the worst streak I've ever tried to eat. Nothing but fat. What the hell's going on at Santa's house? This person says, hi Santa Claus house. And then he gives his full home address and full name. So that's awesome. 1 star. Hi Santa. 1 star. Hi. 1 star. This person says, hi Santa, I am being good this year. I love your house. Hey Santa Claus. iPad. This kid knows what he wants. Jive, time, few, two, me. It was so great to visit Santa at his house for once. Actually, I broke in just like he does to mine every year. Oh my god, those poor little elves are working in what looks like a real sweatshop. Santa called the cops on me for break and enter, but I was quick and got away. He was yelling, no present for you this year, Stephen Smith. How did he know my name? Everyone losers. I love it. 1 star. I need to go there. Was not avast I expected. I thought it would have been like a village, more things to do or see. Yarr, it was just a gift shop. Please, gift. Santa Claus. Do not go here. I lost my husband here and I can't find him. Oh God, Robert, where are you, my love? I weep and cry and beg for your return, my love. If you see this, help me. Oh God, I live in France now and I have access to intranet, but I didn't before, but I've been looking for you for 40 years, Robert. The child is yours, Robert. 2 stars. Quincy says, well, he didn't say anything. He just left 4 stars and put a picture of himself. Looking good, Quincy. Vacation time.
1 star.
Today we're going to be looking at the reviews for the South Atlantic Ocean. Now, think this is simply just a large body of water full of salt. What is good about this? Absolutely nothing. Like, there is a garbage patch the size of France. Side note, this garbage patch is not just France. Oof. Why would I go into cold, shark-infested water when I can simply just stay in a safe pool? Whoever runs this should be fired and sued for the plain amount of deaths that have occurred at this facility. Would not recommend. Okay. My wife of 13 glorious years left me for a man of better quality. Her loss though, cause guess who got to keep the kids? It's her. She gets to keep the kids. 5 stars. What does this have to do with the Atlantic Ocean? I don't know. Harmony says, I'm really enjoying it here. 5 stars. Are you stuck in the middle of the ocean? Are you on like a deserted island or something? Why are you... Braden, his name sucks, he says, if you think about it, oceans are named based on where they usually are. Like the Indian Ocean near India. So in order for the Atlantic Ocean to be named the Atlantic Ocean, it must be near Atlantis. Boom, mystery solved. Okay, wow. Yeah, he solved the mystery of the lost city of Atlantis. It's somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. You really narrowed it down there, Braden. Christopher says, people need to be reminded that we're talking about an entire ocean here, not just one singular area. This genuinely should just have reviews disabled for oceans because I cannot see why anyone would take this seriously. Not a very good place to drive a car. Very disappointed. Whoever owns this business should be ashamed. No tourist ambassadors to answer all my stupid questions. Well, at least he admits that they would be stupid. This guy says, Varadhara... What? Varadhaja temple photo in... I can't read this font. There was most powerful god. 5 stars. Okay, crazy person. So that was the reviews for the Atlantic Ocean, but the Arctic Ocean also has its own Google page with reviews. Let's take a look at some of those. I am currently floating away from my family. Please help. 1 star. Welcome back to Funniest Google Reviews. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the reviews for Mount Everest. 5 stars. Great sledding. Built a little ramp for the kids. They caught so much air. Yeah, I bet they did. Best ever life experience, man. It's like... Literally, it's the struggle between the body and like the mind. You know what I mean, man? Dude. 1 star. I don't recommend you bring your date here. This place has no atmosphere. Ha 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 ha. It was pretty cool since I control this mountain. Oh, okay. So Alan controls the mountain. Everyone, please make sure to respect Alan's mountain. It was too cold. And then he posted a picture of a really disgusting, ugly cat. This place is not handicapped friendly at all. 1 star. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like you could maybe do it. Give it a try. This guy with an unpronounceable name says, I stand here and I cry. You and me both. 4 stars. World heightest height place. Oh wow, you learn something new every day. Fun fact, did you know that Mount Everest is the world heightest height place? Follow me on TikTok for more facts. 5 stars. This guy says, this is the biggest hill over the world. I love it so much. I really, really wish to go there. So you haven't been. Then why are you leaving at 5 stars? You're an imposter! Get out of my video! Come back when you've gone to Mount Everest! Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. This person says, no breath, hospital. My tour guide had no food and he said we had to survive off each other. We and Charlie knew it was coming. He was next for food. Thank you, Chef Boyardee, for your review. You make some pretty delicious soups as well. We both found reviews for bars. I found reviews for her to read, and she found some for me to read. And the catch is that anytime that you laugh while reading it, or if you mess up while reading it,
oh no,
you have to take a shot. Woohoo! Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember if you get it wrong, you drink. Oh, you laughed.
I'm supposed to read this.
Laugh. Alright. Denied entry with a 3-month-old. Fuck. Wow. Okay, so the reply from the owner. Wow, giving a bar a 1-star review because we do not allow infants. Next time we will call CPS. Have a great day. This isn't Camping World, buddy. Was it an actual bar? It is an actual bar. San Antonio, Texas. Of course it happened in Texas, right?
Like
2 stars. Reply from the owner. Thank you, Hop. Beast Cancer Charity Year 11. Saturday, August 6, 2022. What is this? Is there context to this?
the person doesn't even leave a review, and that's what the owners were.
Thank you, Hop. You
Beast Cancer Charity Year 11. That's incoherent. That's not anything. That means nothing. Saturday, August. Then he gives a date. Like that sounds like a threat. Like you have until this date.
I don't understand.
And then Beast Cancer. We went with a 3.
Yeah.
Is this the same guy? No, it's not.
No, it's somewhere else. You can drink.
We went.
People go to bar with babies apparently, and then they get
For some
mad.
reason, they're all 3 months old too.
And they get mad.
We went with a 3-month-old baby and were served drinks and food. Somehow. After an hour of being there, they finally told us that babies weren't allowed and kicked us out. I wish they would have told us that in the beginning and not served us. You should probably already know that you can't bring a 3-month-old to a bar.
Or any kid.
Well, yeah, especially a 3-month-old. Like, leave the thing at home.
The thing.
Well, like,
Fuck.
2 stars.
I'm just a dick.
You laugh.
Justin, why are you saying that?
I just want to leave a bad review. I'm just a dick. There was a roach in my drink. 1 star. Well, you shouldn't have ordered the roach drink.
Yeah.
How does that happen? Like the bartender pours you a beer, and by the time he gets to you, a roach has like materialized inside of your drink. Today we're looking at reviews for graveyards. It's a nice, happy topic. This is our common destination. We will meet again. 1 star, smells like musky fish. And then he posts a picture of what I can only assume is a musky fish. It's a pretty big fish, actually. Probably not good if a graveyard smells like fish. Overpriced, and they don't even say hello when you come through the door. And they have peacocks running around defecating on your granny's grave. What kind of graveyard has peacocks? Aren't those like a tropical animal? 1 star, they didn't do a great job. He woke up in the casket halfway through the service. Everyone freaked out and chaos broke out. Oh my god. That has to be the most creative and upsetting spelling I've ever seen of the word chaos. Been in this place. It's creepy and nice. 5 stars. My Aunt Kathy is buried here. It is a beautiful cemetery. 1 star. 2 stars. This came out of the ground. I'm gonna break the fucking microphone if I yell like that. This came out of the ground. It followed me home. Great experience with great people. Not really sure what that means. There's no image attached as to what followed him home, but probably like a goblin or something. Or ghoul. My hero husband is here, and as his wife, also a veteran, I am pleased I will be allowed to be buried with him. 2 stars. It's so dark, but why are you giving it 2 stars? It's such a wholesome review until then. 3 stars. I was there for a week and nothing was going on. You're there for a week at a graveyard? What are you doing at the graveyard for a week, buddy? Today we're looking at the reviews for the Lincoln Memorial, which is in Washington or something. It was pretty good until the head just slipped off. Then there was a red fleshy root coming out. Not gonna lie, it was surprisingly scary. If that's true, then maybe I will go see the Lincoln Memorial one day. 1 star. Totally inaccurate depiction of Lincoln. He was not that big. Really? Are you serious? It's not life-size? Wait, how big is the Lincoln Memorial? Apparently it's 60 feet tall. So I think, yeah, probably not life-size. 2 stars. They don't want you to know that the statue is alive and in control of the country. This is all part of, master plan. That would be pretty awesome if the country was being run by a giant statue of a president that died 100 years ago, as opposed to a president that looks like he died 100 years ago. 3 stars. Just like the movie. I don't like it! This review was left by Vine Pro. Thank you very much, Vine Pro. It's his only review and it was posted 6 years ago, so I don't think this person is with us anymore. I don't mean it like that. I just mean this next person is insane. On edge, watching and looking at everyone like suspects, especially considering when we were, but that's what all the people have installed in the few good people left on this earth. But above all, I still enjoy being with my family. My grandbabies are the best. Where are they hiding him? Today we're looking at the reviews for the Big Ben. You know that clock tower in London? 1 star. My room didn't even have a bed, and there was this loud ticking sound that kept me up all night. Staff claimed there were no other rooms available, but I think they just didn't like me. Yeah, the loud ticking sound? You mean the bong? It's just a bloody clock. Why is it so special? Tell me, mate. That was kind of Australian, whatever. It's a clock, and all the people smell bad. Because they are British. I like how he gave us that little, footnote. It's just a stupid caulk. When I asked to see Big Ben, they just pointed at a big clock tower. I thought they meant he'd be arriving at a certain time, but nobody told me what time that would be. Quite disappointed, as I really wanted to see how large this Ben guy really is. The idea that Britain just has a landmark that's just a guy named Ben who's like really big, just absolute unit. Not gonna lie, I was very dissatisfied with my visit here, mainly due to the fact that I have seen bigger Bens, one of those being on my body. What? Does anybody get that? Is that a slang that I don't know? Ben? Ben. Prefer his cousin, Tiny Steve. Bell is so loud, I can't hear my own moans. What? Everyone sounds like Stewie Griffon. Help. Stewie Griffon. It has 2 hands instead of 3. Thanks, Batman. Welcome back to Funniest Google Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at reviews for prison. 2 stars. Got stabbed. Good milk though. Let my people go. 1 star. As I once stood on the other side, fear took over. But other than that, it's okay. If I could do 0.000001 of a star, I would. I'm going to ignore the rest of the review. I'm just going to want to comment on the fact that they said 0.0001. Like, most people would just say, I would leave 0 stars if I could. But this person was like, it deserves at least, 1/1000th of a star. 1 star. Really scary. Believe me or not, but something touched me and nobody was around me. I think this place is haunted. 3 stars. Let me out. 3 stars though. I mean, it's not that bad. 1 star. There is a banjo playing ghost in cell 14D. A banjo playing ghost. Wow. Somehow I don't think so. A banjo playing ghost. That's pretty funny. Three stars. I despise of any place locking a human being up for 23 hours a day. This is inhumane. 3 stars though, so it's not that bad. Sometime, man need confinement so man can define man. The essence. It's a very beautiful poem. 1 star. Convicts, criminals, and cons. Yep, that's what is usually in a prison. I found one specific prison on Yelp that I wanted to look at the reviews for, because the person running the page is either insane or a troll. Worst jail ever. People smoking K2 left and right. Guards do not care about you or your life. Had a seizure and was told to calm down, given Tylenol. Blah blah blah. Whatever. The reply from the prison account was, "Okay, N-word. What you wanted us to do about that?" That's one review. They like to tell people to slap them, then won't say they won't arrest you, then soon after assault you. This person needs to be fired. Sad excuse for a peace officer. Okay. And so the reply from the prison was, "If you come back to jail, we are going to jump you and then fart in your face." So I have to assume that this is not the real account of the prison, right? But it's on Yelp, like as the official response. I guess there's not much quality control on Yelp or on Google. Took forever to get out, 26 hours after get PR. Ugh, just glad I could look at woman while I waited, lol, since everyone is mixed together. Drum roll please, the response from the prison is, "The woman didn't like looking at you, you ugly bastard." Today we're going to be looking at reviews for high schools. Just all the high schools I could find from everywhere. 1 star. Canteen food too hot. It burnt me and I have rice imprinted on my hand. This school is so bad, do not send your children here. Miss Baines does not know how to do her job properly. Yeah, screw Miss Baines. I hate Miss Baines. F*** Miss Baines, honestly. I hate Miss Baines! Oh wait, it's Miss Barnes. Sorry. I was thinking of a different person. 3 stars. It's alright. There are some great teachers and some okay ones, and a bunch of kids vape and say slurs, but the schools are okay, I guess. I'm glad I got out of high school when I did. Nowadays kids are vaping and saying slurs. In my high school, people just pulled knives on each other and did cocaine. 2 stars. McChicken. And the school replied, "What?" My son was karate chopped in the throat by a Naruto wannabe. At this school, that's what happened. 1 star. Didn't let me drink the medical alcohol. Also, although there is no lack of fresh human meat, over 900 people, none of it is cooked. Would not recommend. Needs more chewy chopped chocolate chip cookies. What the hell's going on in this review? Person saying that there's plenty of human meat but not enough cookies in the cafeteria. And the best part is that the school replied, "We have raw human meat of smart people. I've heard they taste better than normal." Look, I get what they're trying to do. I get that they're trying to say that they have smart students in a clever way, but maybe referring to your students as raw human meat is not the best PR stunt. My son got thrown across the room by a bully. This is unbelievable. What kind of teacher would do that? So the teacher was the bully that threw the child across the classroom. That's a pretty funny mental image. Ballard is a horrible school, and I would not refer any child to attend that poor school. Take it from a child with experience. This is very true, the school replied. Why are there so many schools, not even beefing with the reviews? They're agreeing with them. This is not good business. You shouldn't agree with this review, school. Principals were great. They gave kids candy and pizza, but I am trying to dip out. I can't. For real, though, I'm trying to dip out. I gotta keep it real. 1 star. Coming a lot in these schools. Excuse me? Is the school accepting applications? Is my question. Oh, no, wait, it was a high school. No, wait, sorry. They sent me to the dungeon. I haven't seen the light in years. One star. Miss Blake bad.
Yeah, I hate Miss Blake!
Welcome back to Funny's Google Reviews. Today we're looking at reviews for hospitals. They mad goofy. I would give them a 0, but I can't, so I gave you a 1. Side eye. For years, my family and I went to this hospital. I always told family and friends what a great hospital was. I don't know what's happened last year, but it's not what it used to be. My grandfather was there recently, went to school, urine, feces, and the reply from the hospital is, "Thank you, Delmy. We appreciate the time given us 5-star review. Happy holidays." Are they just gaslighting the person? Thanks for the 5 stars. Nice hot water and electricity provided. So warm. Well, I didn't have to read it like that. It could have been very, very normal. This next one. If you can't solve the problem, give up. Somebody put that on a poster. If you can't solve the problem, give up. 2 stars. Killed my nan. Proper swell chicken noodle soup, though. 1 star. Sad hospital. They treat you right. So, which is it? It seems like we have been forgotten. 1 star. They treated the herpes. Well, if they treated it, what are you giving 1 star for? Should be happy. Lunch was alright. Your concerns are taken very seriously. We are working diligently to continuously improve our services and make sure every patient guest experience is a pleasant one. Oh my god. The baked fish and screamed beans and mac and cheese was delicious. Scream beans. Man, I want to go to this hospital. What the hell? 1 star. I sent someone to this hospital and I found out the doctors turned him into an imposter. Never coming again. My child is now severely sus. No, this review was not from 4 years ago. It's from 2 months ago. 5 stars. They lobotomized me. The fucking profile picture is killing me. 1 star. I am too afraid to share my experience. That's really fucking useless. Thanks a lot, Sharon. You did not have to waste our time like that. Jackson, Maine saved my life after my uterus rupture. Really? It ruptured. Whoa. It went to heaven without you. I'm sorry to hear that. Help. I don't know where I am. I walked into the morgue and fell down some chute that said body disposal. Then I took a left, a right, and walked for 5 minutes. Behind this metal door, I found a room that I can't get out of because the metal door locked behind me. 1 star. Today we're looking at reviews for motels. First review, 1 star. Dirty and smiling. 1 star. Very good at bugs. It's like a backhanded compliment way of saying that there's a lot of bugs in the motel. They're very good at having bugs. Stay at your own risk. Y'all should be ashamed. 5 out of 5. This person says dump. 1 star. But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that they left a picture. The picture is this. A man at the window of, I assume, the person's motel room with a knife. If this is what I saw outside the window of the motel room I was staying in, you can guarantee my review would be longer than the word dump. I would have a bit more to say. As soon as I pulled into the hotel, there was a scary man in the lobby heating up some food in the microwave. Not to mention it was already storming outside and it was 10 at night. Poor guy. He's just microwaving himself some food in the hotel, in the lobby, having a late night snack. And you show up and you're like, ah, a stranger in the lobby of the hotel that, God forbid, somebody be doing something in a hotel.
Didn't realize how much of a dump I rented. TV had one channel, no internet. Drunk guests blasting music, meth heads throwing knives at garbage bales. Room was 7B plus GST. Owner had no debit or credit card machine. Just cash charges more than 13. GST, shady place.
I gave 3 stats because the man at the desk was an angel that night. Help me in a time of need. God send. God send what? Also, if the man at the desk was an angel or angle who saved your life, why did you only give it 3 stars? 5 out of 5. Great place for a quick screw, and I love the smell of urine. I'd definitely come back here with a few strippers. Josh, there are children who watch my videos, please. Complimentary car air fresheners everywhere, along with spare okay. Bed bug head cotta. 1 star. The worst hotel ever. There are roaches crawling out of the phone hookers in the parking lot. Room supposed to be ready by 3. It wasn't ready until almost 6. Roaches crawling out of the phone hookers. This is why you need punctuation in your reviews. My stay was nice, staff family friendly. My first experience out of town by myself, had a ball. Location great, only thing next time bigger room and a guest love to stay. 5-star, Mr. Randall. Thank you, Mr. Randall. Okay, well that's all the reviews I have time for today. Make sure to press the subscribe button, press the like button, leave a comment. Helps me out a lot. My name is Wolfgang, and stick around for more videos soon enough.